What's cracking, y'all?
What's up, y'all? It's Ray.
And Todd.
Woo! We've been going through some things. No.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of things, man. And I was just on the floor, too.
Right. So as y'all can see by the title, yes, we are here live, but we just really want to make sure we talk about the reality of chasing after your dream.
Yes.
Me and Babe talk about it all the time. Like, man, it's really crazy when you're trying to achieve something, and it's like so many obstacles can pop up, and it's just like, dang, you really trying to make a player give up?
Man, it's like something after something after something. Just keep on stuff. Just keep on popping up. But for real, I'll be looking at it like, all right, it's just a little test that we just need to keep it pushing for real.
Yep. And
hey, dude, turn your tablet down some.
and speaking of little dudes, that was something that then got thrown too, because our baby then ended up getting the cold, so we trying to get him through that. And not only are we gonna touch on that topic, y'all, we have to also say we made it to 19,000 supporters.
Hey,
Turn up.
hand clap for us.
Yes, hand claps. And we truly appreciate all y'all that have decided to follow along this journey with us.
Actually.
And we were even just talking about how we done had like 3 videos that were able to reach about, well, almost 30,000 people each.
Right, that's crazy.
And those were back to back to back. So once again, we truly appreciate those who show up and support, comment, like, share. We truly appreciate y'all.
You going a long way.
Yeah.
So, high five.
Right.
That was a long journey for real.
Yes, and that's actually a part of the topic, because shoot, that's a part of like what we
like that growth.
like what we've been really wanting. And it's just amazing how it then came around full circle to make more sense for it to happen this way than with our previous videos, because we had different types of videos in the past. And it's making like, a lot of sense.
Yeah. Hey, big shout out to Kim. What's up, Kim?
What's up, Kim?
She just joined the chat down below. What's going on? Oh, Barbara in the house too.
What's up, Barbara? Hey.
What's going on, man? Big shout out to Barbara. Barbara makes sure she be the first one commenting on the videos and stuff like that. So we really appreciate you, Barbara.
Yes. We really appreciate all y'all comments. We look forward to talking to y'all.
Actually, man, we be love seeing y'all pop up down there. And just we get to chop it up with y'all throughout the day. It be helping our day go a little smoother too. Cause every day we constantly working. Like, y'all see the videos of us like working on the houses and stuff, but we literally do this every day. If it's not working on the houses, then we edit in the videos trying to get these out to y'all, but we always working every day. So it's just crazy. And then when we got obstacles that come in between that too, it's just crazy. Like, yeah, it's crazy. But we really love when y'all be commenting, man, because it's just, we love just chopping it up with y'all. So
yes, it'd be nice to hear from you all.
Kim said checking in from Strongsville, and hope all is well. Love you guys and your channel. Take care.
Much love.
Hey, we appreciate you a lot. And shout out to Strongsville too.
Right.
Strongsville Mall, we be going out there a lot.
Oh yeah.
My supper running over. What's going on?
Hey,
it's been great watching y'all. We appreciate it. It's been great watching y'all too. We definitely been watching y'all too.
Yeah.
Before we even got our little stride on YouTube for real. So, man, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, and just to let you know, we watch YouTube on TV.
Yes.
So we've been trying to force ourselves to comment on people's videos now, because we understand it go a long way, but we definitely been watching.
Yes, for sure. So we
Yes.
definitely appreciate all the love. But today we talking about just pretty much how, you know what I'm saying, you start reaching goals and you chasing goals. And also too how it may seem like it's selfish for real, because it's like, when you chasing like your goal for real and then you get closer to it, it's like you gotta start sacrificing, not going, wasting time places for real.
Yeah, because it's like now you know for a fact that what you want, works. Like you realize like, oh no, like this really can work. Like even with YouTube, for example, it was like, oh no, like this is really a thing. Like we really gotta go hard with this, or like we really gotta figure this out. And
we got
results.
Right.
So it's like now it's hard not to want to keep on getting results.
Yes, and then when you get curveballs thrown at you, and then or you got people want you to come do something for them and stuff like that, and it's like, dang, I can't because I'm working on my stuff right now. And it's kind of like it can seem like selfish for real for me to be like, oh no, I can't come hang out with y'all, or I can't come do that with y'all because I'm working on my own stuff. And it's like, shoot, who's really the selfish person in here? Because they can be looking at it like, oh, y'all selfish, y'all working on your own stuff, or y'all ain't got time for us. But it's like, or are you selfish because you want us to stop doing what we doing, like really stop chasing our goals and stuff, put our stuff on pause so we can come and cater to you.
That's working in real time.
Yes.
Like we got real results that are proven, and you want us to pretty much stop. And sometimes it'll even be for stuff like, oh, come drink, come party type, you know. And it's like, right now, we don't have no interest in that type of stuff.
No.
Like, we really just be wanting to go to places where it's like, oh, that's gonna like help our situation. Like, and I guess that's where some people could be like, oh, that's kind of selfish. But it's like, we want to go to like a builder show.
Right.
Or we want to go to a YouTube event where they showing you how to strategize. It's like right now.
Or go hang with like-minded people.
Exactly.
That's the main thing.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, what would you rather do? Go hang with some people like you, or go hang with some people that's not like you, and you're not gonna enjoy your time being there. You might be cool because you see your family and friends and stuff like that, but it's like, shoot, what y'all partaking in, I'm not interested in. So.
Right. And I think that's. You see something? Okay. And I even think that's something. Like some people would be like, oh, like this person, they kind of like, I don't know, I get a lot of people who think that I'm shy, but I'm really just the type of person, I'm not going to talk unless it's like something to talk about. You know how like it really be some people who just, blah, 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 like they just like to talk. But,
hey, be a talker, you could be a talker.
Yeah, it's fine to be a talker, but I'm saying like, in that case, how you just brought it up, like, when you hanging around like-minded people, it's easier to turn into water with your mouth because y'all got more to talk about.
Man.
Versus if you don't really have no conversation to share, it's kind of like, of course, it's going to seem like you quiet. Like, people be telling me, like, oh, you shy, oh, you quiet. It's like, no, I just only talk if it's something I really want to talk about.
Right. Bring us some real estate. Oh.
Running like water. Shoot, even bring up YouTube.
Shoot, anything that we interested in.
Yeah.
But it's like,
and even just like achieving goals, like it just is crazy how life just shows you that stuff can turn out bad if you don't go after what you want.
Yeah.
Because we've even had situations where something happened and we looking like, ooh, that make us work 10 times harder because we do not want to be in that situation when we get to that point in our life. Like we don't want to have to worry about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Man. So we got a bunch of examples going on right now that really make us keep working and keep going at it. So. But man, it's been pretty crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. That's another thing too. Like it's been super fun because it's way funner and you enjoy what you're doing when you enjoy what you're doing. Like if you're doing what you want to do, like it's really fun doing it.
Yes, and we even had some examples of doing stuff that we didn't necessarily want to do. Yes. Like even with me, it's like going to nursing school. There is no memory of me going to nursing school where I was like, oh my gosh, I was so happy. Like, there is no memory at all of that. Or even...
Right, and shout out to the nurses.
Yeah, shout out to the nurses because it couldn't be me. So I really...
Or me.
But you know what? It's weird because now that I'm, like, maturing and starting to look into, like, the holistic side of things, I wouldn't necessarily say I would want to be a nurse, but I do want to be clear on, like, how to be an optimal human, though. Yeah. So it's like, I guess... But that's why I definitely appreciate nurses. So don't think that was like a shot. I'm just saying that it takes a very specific person yeah, to be able to do that. Just like even with business people. Like I was a realtor. Well, I'm still a licensed realtor. Technically, it's on hold. But that wasn't for me either. I thought that was for me. But it's just stages of life, honestly.
Yeah. I think the more you get into life, like the more you do things, you will figure out what I like to do, what I don't like to do. So that's why I always tell people like, hey, you gotta just go out there and try something because you don't know if you like it or not. You don't know if you good at it or not. Just go ahead and do it, and guess what? That's how you find out. Oh, I don't like doing that. Why? Because I try to do it. I don't like doing this. This is like with us in like the real estate side. Man, we literally did every aspect of like renovating the house. Like anything you could think about, we touched it. And that put in my mind like, all right, oh, I hate doing this. I'd rather find somebody that I can pay to do that so I can worry about this over here. But it's like I never would have known I don't like doing that if I didn't try it. So that's just one of the examples. My supper said I have having a focus mindset on your goals should never be viewed as selfish.
Man.
Yes, and it's funny because we look at that too. Like if somebody not showing up to events and stuff like that, and I know they out working, it's like don't come here. Like why would you waste your time come here if you working on something? Like man, finish that and then you worry about wasting your time later.
Right.
So.
But we've had people literally tell us like, y'all need to take a break. But I don't think they understand our point of view because it's like no, like this is fun to us. Like if only we could go without sleep. It's like we'll really be going full throttle 24 hours. Like, but man,
I guess that's how it is when you really enjoying what you're doing.
Yes.
Also too, Kim said if people can't see how hard you to work in addition to bringing along your kiddos, forget them. I love how you teach your kids and a great work ethic and skills as you grow. Really appreciate that.
Yes, truly appreciate that. And it's so crazy because we've even had, like recently, we've had people say things like, like, we don't like when people let their kids be out of control. And
yeah, it be people like comment on the videos, and it's funny because we don't get a whole bunch of like hate under our videos,
right,
but
so
it's like
truly appreciate that.
When it do come, it's kind of like weird. It's like, all right, you either looking for attention, or you see so much positivity here, you gotta throw some negative energy into it. But I ain't gonna lie, we don't care about the negative energy. We do be having to take our time, think about our response.
Right.
Because if we just go straight off the cuff, then it'd be a whole different situation. But
right.
It's like, why even put that energy into it? Like some of the stuff we just be like, whatever, get out of here. And then some stuff you just gotta like respond back to them, like kind of like as a human. Some of these people think you're a robot.
Right. We've had some people say crazy stuff and then delete it after we respond.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, like even with like kind of touching on the kids, these people were trying to say like, oh, y'all kids are out of control.
Right.
And it's funny because I feel like this is their experience too. So I want to make sure they absorbing everything they can. But it's just funny because we had to pretty much tell those people like, wait a minute, you know that like this is literally, you don't know us. Because they was like, I hate people who don't have control of their kids or something like that. And we're like, first of all, they was like, we don't like people who don't have control of their kids. And we were like, and we don't like people who don't like people they don't know. Yeah. Like, how you gonna not like us? Because
well, you say we can't control our kids because you see kids having fun running. Was they even running? But going in and out of like the RVs and when we was checking them out, like why wouldn't we want them there checking out?
We were doing the same thing.
Yeah, so people was just weird. Then somebody else kind of was like, control your kids. No, seriously. It's like, what did they do?
Right, we asked them like, what makes you think they're out of control? So I appreciate those who notice that we are trying to basically let them explore and learn.
Yes.
Because our goal with them is for them to gravitate to what they are interested in sooner than later.
Right.
Because when we look back at our history, it's just funny some of the choices we made don't really make sense because we were talking about it with his brother the other day. Like when we were in, what was that, 11th grade? Yeah. When we were in 11th grade, we had a business management class. When I say we did like so many little like business type things in that class, like we even end up doing a competition, y'all, right? And it's so funny thinking back on it now because how stuff is turning out.
Yeah.
But we were in a business management class. We end up having like basically, you know, the PowerPoints. We ended up having to do a PowerPoint presentation, and it was like a whole competition around it. We basically had a pitch. It was basically homeschool, but you still got to do everything that public school students do. And we had this whole pitch set up. We literally end up making it to state.
Yes, we beat everybody
in our city.
Like in our city.
Yeah, we beat them.
And then we went all the way to the state championship competition. And the only reason we lost is because our pitch was short by like 2 minutes. And that's crazy. It's crazy. We were just thinking about it the other day. Like, it never even clicked in my mind. Like, dang, we did a presentation about homeschool, and we homeschool our kids. Like, that's actually pretty crazy. Hold on 1 second. Madonna just checked in. What's up, Madonna? Let me know if I'm saying that right, too. These two are awesome. So glad to catch you tonight. We appreciate it. We so glad that you was able to catch us so we can catch you.
Right.
So really appreciate you being here. But yeah, that was just a crazy mid-Owen. Okay, mid-Owen. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, but that was just crazy thinking about that the other day. We was talking to my brother.
Yeah, because the name of that was Business Professionals of America. So technically we are BPA alumni. And it's just funny thinking back on that. For us to end up leaving high school and we pretty much just went totally different routes. That was just a little portion of like, okay, clearly y'all should have been going after business. We literally were doing that even as a couple. Right. Like doing business competitions together. But that's actually funny how you can get confused and you be like, okay, well, maybe I should do this because that seemed like it's safer. That's a safer choice. And
they make money.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. We went to college. Me and my brother went to the same college, right? And I promise you, the only reason I chose it was actually a technical school. The only reason I chose that school is because the dorms is like you can have your own room. That's how crazy like kid minds work. Like when you graduate and stuff like that, it's like I wanted to get out the house, get away from the house, and move on my own. And this dorm setup was a perfect setup because I can get my own room. I ain't got to share with no stranger. Even though I probably would have been sharing with my brother, but it's like, dang, I can get my own room. This is set up like an apartment. It's not like a dorm where a bunch of rooms just everywhere. That was just crazy. But that's why I chose that college. But and when we went, I wasn't thinking about no curriculum, none of that. We just went there, was talking to the person, and she was just naming off the stuff. And then I think they mentioned like smart building technology. I'm like, oh yeah, I love working with tools, building and that stuff. So that kind of like worked out. And my brother, he a videographer, so he loved cameras ever since we was younger. Even right now, like he older and now he got his own videographer company. So but he went there too, and he found out they had that, and that's the class he really want to do, but he didn't qualify for it. So he ended up doing like what is it called? Being a police officer. Not a police officer, but what is it called?
Is it Police Academy?
Nope.
And I thought
criminal justice or something like that. Criminal justice. Okay. But he didn't have no whatsoever interest in that. The only thing that interested him in criminal justice was, ooh, I can get my gun a little sooner.
Oh my Lord.
And then I'm like, dang, maybe I should do that too. But that's just crazy how teenager minds work.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's good, just like how we got them like in the entrepreneur spirit for real. They see us out here working on houses, so it's like, hey, you can get into this, or we can pour into wherever you interested in.
Exactly.
So like our daughter, she into houses. No, she into hair right now.
Hair.
So she know we do the houses. That's cool, but she like, oh, I want to be a hairstylist.
Right.
I want to be a nail tech. So we like, okay, cool. Buy you stuff that cater towards that versus pushing somebody towards this one thing or what they should be.
Right.
Like some people be like,
What
oh,
you
you're supposed to be a lawyer or something.
Right.
You're going to college for this. It's like, no. What do you want to do?
Right.
And I think that's how decisions is made easier. Kids be more comfortable. Like, because I think when I was in high school, if they would have just put me in the home improvement class, I wouldn't be good. I would have been good.
Right.
But I didn't get picked for the home improvement class, and I was doing home improvement outside of high school. Like,
isn't that funny too? It's like, who are they to pick and choose which students get to do it?
And there was people, I bet you, in that class who ain't doing nothing about no home improvement right now.
Right.
But I would have been in that joint going ham.
So that's something that we've noticed is a super benefit with homeschooling, because even if she decides I'm not into hair like that, okay, you can switch. You are so young right now. This is the perfect time for you to be watering whatever craft, because by the time you get older, you gonna dang near what? She got dang near how many years on us? Shoot, she ahead of the game to figure out what she want. And our son, even though he just be in his own zone, he
gonna mess around and be a videographer.
Man,
he like recording,
but it's
trying
weird.
to edit and
He
play
also
games.
He like building too though, but it's like he wanna build on the game.
Right. He big on the games.
Yes.
I think any kid is, but I don't know. I feel like too, when it comes to like games, because people be like, don't be on the game all day. So I'll be like that, like, all right, find something else to do.
Right.
You've been on the tablet all day, go work with your hands, go do something else.
Yeah.
But it's some people that really interested in that. Like my little brother, he like big on the game since he was a little kid. Like it was hard getting him off the game. He'd sneak on that joint. But and like now he'd be streaming and stuff like that. So I feel like some stuff it'd be like, all right, you really interested in it. It's like maybe you should pour into that. Like, all right, go to school for this. Go learn how to code. Go learn how to create a game.
Yeah.